Hello, this is Mo practicing Taekwondo in her driveway in Houston, Texas, USA. This video is techniques, new techniques for Toi Gye, brown belt pattern. Boy, it has a lot of new techniques in it. And you'll see a lot of the old familiar ones as well. But in this video, we're going to discuss and show and learn the new techniques in Toi Gye, brown belt pattern. First, the disclaimer: this video was created as a resource to help students memorize content to be practiced in class. The viewer assumes all risks and liabilities, hereby releasing and discharging the creator of this video and all its affiliates from any and all liability. Never train without proper supervision or a qualified instructor. Consult your doctor before beginning any training regimen, and if exercising outdoors, stay hydrated. Okay, so here I'm going to read the list. Downward spear strike, combo, inner forearm and downward block. Low X block, double elbow attack, combo axe kick, land X block, two high back fists, jump, low block, and double downward straight arm block. Oh my goodness! Okay, let's start. Downward spear strike. Okay, so from a front stance, you are going to take your hand, your spear hand, and you're going to chamber about at your shoulder level or your armpit level, okay? And your other hand is a fist on downward, and you're going to strike down. You don't have to touch, but you're going to strike. It's like you're pulling something up and you're striking down, okay? So here to here, here to here. This is a downward spear strike. Switch feet. Now this one's a fist and this one's a spear. Tight fingers, thumb tucked, chamber around your armpit, strike. So you can see it's different than spear finger. It's flat this way. It's not sideways like that. Here, here, here. And I know some people do it by they slap their arm and all that. You can do that if you want. But how I think of it is you're grabbing something and you're striking, and you're pulling this up and you're striking down. Like that, in a front stance. Okay, next. Feet together. You're going to chamber, I forget what this is called. Oh yes, I'm going to teach you just this. This is the inner forearm block and downward block. And you'll see how it fits into Toi Gye when you learn the pattern, okay? So here's the down block, here's the inner forearm block. It's not like this. We're not just going up and down like this like we're lifting weights. That's not what it is. The down block, the inner forearm block, turns into a down block. Inner forearm to down block. So it has to come across the front of your body. And the down block comes up across the body into an inner forearm block. And you'll notice they're not in close like this. They're out a little bit. And when you bring one down and one up, you have to decide which is going to go on the outside and which is going to go on the inside. Because if you try to bring them the same, you're going to bang into your hands. So, inner becomes downward, downward becomes inner. And look, not bent wrists, straight wrists. In both blocks. Straight. 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 You see it? Okay, so it's an inner forearm block and a downward block. Please practice them so you can do them correctly. Next, low X block. Okay, so if it's a low block, you're going to chamber high. If it's a high block, you're going to chamber low. So on a low X block, you chamber your hands close to your shoulder. Okay, and you don't go way out like this or like that. Try to keep your elbows tucked a little bit, and don't do like this, try to keep your wrists straight. You can angle them down as you block down. So they're here. See, look, my wrists aren't bent like that. They're like this. And then as I block, I angle them down. So you try that. Front stance, good front stance. X block. What are you doing? Someone's trying to kick you, and you're blocking. You see? Not like this, not way out, not just teeny tiny. You have to have enough so you can catch the foot in there. Okay? Not too much, not too little. Now switch feet. Here, 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 here. Bent knee, back leg straight. Good front stance. Good. Next. Double elbow attack, my favorite. Okay, when we do riding stance lunge punch, and I'm always talking to you about pulling that back for an elbow attack, right? Here's your chance. Feet together, hands in front like that, 2 fists in front, right? Nice straight wrists. Pull your elbows back. I'm gonna do from the side. Ready? Double elbow attack. Okay, I'm gonna try the other side. Ready? Hands out, straight wrists. Good, tight, not here. I'm not going to here. You see, you got to pull them all the way back so your elbow really goes back. If somebody ever tried to grab you from behind, elbow attack is an awesome defense. Okay? Makes your shoulders strong. Makes your arms strong. Okay, next. Axe kick, land. Oof. And so in class when we do jumping jacks, I have you do like a riding stance kind of, a horse stance thing with this. But in the pattern, when you land, you can bend a little bit, but it doesn't have to be exaggerated. You X in front, so that's an X block from about your chest area. And then you're going to open wide like that. Arms up. You're hitting with the back, with this back fist. So I'm not sure what this is called. All right? It could be a back fist. It could be an outer forearm, a type of an outer forearm block. I'm not sure what the name of it is. But I know one thing. After you kick, you land and you open up. And each time you move in either direction, in between this, keep your hands up. Don't let them drop down. Keep them in a fighting stance position. So, let's see, I'll go this way. So if you kick and land, as soon as if your hands are here, and as you're moving, you can chamber, and then when you land, immediately strike. Okay, so let's try that again. This way, hands up, see fighting stance hands. Here, X, open. Here, fighting stance hands. Okay, that's that technique. That's a combination technique. Jump, low block. So let's see, from the pull back, you are going, this is a, I don't think this is a technique, and I think this is new. So you're in a front stance. You're going to do that spear strike that we talked about, right? You know that. And then you're going to kind of shift into a back stance, make a fist, and you're going to pull. This is a down block, and this is an inner forearm block. Okay, so watch again. So you're here, and then here. It's a slight variation on the first part of the pattern. Okay, and then from there, you're going to step over. I'm going to do it first, just stepping. You step over, you put your foot behind. This is an X stance. Look, X stance. You see the X? It's called an X stance. And then don't lean over because somebody could kick your face. Keep your head up, keep your back straight. Go low and do a low X block. I'm going to do it this way so you can see it. Chamber as you move, see? Look, I'm moving, and then when I land, make sure I'm landed. X block, okay? With the face up, with the head up. Step, step. Let's see if I can do it this way. Step, step. Again. Step, step. Okay, and so that's low, low X block. And double downward straight arm block. This is the last technique. So it's a back stance. We chamber like we would for a knife hand guarding. Tight fingers, thumbs tucked, nice and high. And it goes like this. I'm going to go slow. Stay in your back stance. Bent, 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 straight. And it's not here, and it's not like that. This hand is kind of parallel to this leg, and this hand's above. And see, the palms are facing each other. So again, chambering high, bent, 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 straight. Again, bent, 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 straight. And your technique will always be stronger if you exhale when you do the technique. Here I'm breathing in, and I exhale. Okay? Now try the other side. Back stance. Now this side, raise up, bend, 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 straight. Bend, 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 straight. Straight wrists, straight arms, palms. They don't have to be even like this. They can be a little apart. Okay, but you don't want them in here, and you don't want them too far out. Right there. Okay, again. All right. That, my friends, is the last technique. So those are all the new techniques on Toi Gye pattern. Please practice them separately, because there are a lot of difficult techniques in the pattern, and that's why you'll be testing on this pattern several times. So have fun, work hard. I'll see you in class. Happy practicing. Master Mo signing off.